Hello everybody and welcome to a new series of games that I will be playing for the next few months or weeks or however long it takes me to beat these games. Well, hold on. Before we reveal the title of the series and the show, and you could just probably look down and see the title of the video and know what we're going to be playing anyway. We're going to be playing Metroid Prime Trilogy. The entire trilogy. Because I really like the Metroid series as a whole. Every game I like. Even Other M I liked. I don't know why people say that was a terrible game in the Metroid series. I liked it. But we're going to start with the Metroid Prime Trilogy. Of course, starting with the first game, simply titled Metroid Prime. Now, we're playing the Trilogy Edition because there's a few changes that they made that make the game a little bit easier to record. Mostly, here I am, mostly the fact that it supports widescreen, which is great because I don't want to have like 4:3 aspect ratio and crap. Anyway, we should probably get started on the first game, but should I do? No, you know what? We can alter the sounds in the actual game. Let's start. We're gonna do all three: Metroid Prime, Echoes, and Corruption, but we're gonna start with Prime right now. For those of you wondering what happened to Binary Domain, I'm going to cover the events of what happened in an update video, but for those of you who don't care about update videos, here's the short story. Sega blocked the videos. I can't post them on YouTube anymore. I'm gonna try to post them on a different website. If you want any more information than that, you'll have to wait for the update video on Binary Domain. Anyway, difficulty select for Metroid Prime. They've changed it from the GameCube edition. Veteran is the new normal. Normal is the new easy. I don't want to play on easy. We're going to play on normal, which is now called Veteran. And I don't even think we go through a main menu on Metroid Prime. I think it just takes us straight to the opening cutscene. So let's see here. Loading. Yeah, look at it. We're just going into the main cutscene already. Welcome to Talon 4. Something has happened on Talon 4. Now, the Metroid Prime series doesn't really give you a whole lot of backstory on the main character, but here's the general storyline. Samus Aran is an interstellar bounty hunter who runs around shooting Metroids and generally saving the world. Whatever world she happens to land her freaky little spaceship on. And this time that planet that we're going to try to save is Talon 4. I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation. That's how I pronounce it. Yes, there's two L's, but I pronounce it with one L. Talon. Like the talon of an eagle's claw. Rah! Yes, but we're not going to start on Talon 4 just yet, because with all these Metroid Prime games, we start out on a completely different area as sort of a tutorial slash prologue slash, you know, beginning of the game. There's Samus's ship. Now then, a lot of changes were made between the original GameCube edition of Metroid Prime, the new Control Plays version of Metroid Prime for the Wii, and again, they changed some stuff for the Metroid Prime Trilogy Collector's Edition, Spectacular DX Edition, Director's Cut. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. We're going to get into that later. We might actually run into one right now because I gotta kind of get used to the controls. One of the thing is that everything is motion controlled. Shooting is motion controlled now. That's gonna present a bit of a challenge, a little learning curve for me, because I'm used to playing with the GameCube controller. That would have been a nice addition. GameCube controller support for the Metroid Prime and Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. So yeah, check it out. We're controlling with the with the Wiimote, pointing at the screen. This I'm not a huge fan of. B is jump. I'll have to get used to that. Now, in Metroid Prime for the GameCube, you didn't have to aim like this. Samus's gun arm was always in a fixed position at the center of the screen, and you would have to move the C-stick around to actually aim. So you would be able to walk and strafe and do all sorts of stuff like this, moving the C-stick on the GameCube controller to turn left and right, and look up and down and all that crap. But now it's all motion controlled. I turn with motion controlling. I look up with motion controlling. I shoot and aim with the motion controlling. What is the shoot button? Z is lock on. In Metroid Prime for the GameCube, when you locked onto something, you'd stay aimed at it. And you could strafe around and just spam the fire button until it was dead. But now, even in lock-on mode, I have to still aim at the thing I'm locking onto. Another thing is that on the GameCube version, if I was locked onto something, I could shoot as much as I want and without suffering any recoil. But with the motion controls, every small movement I make alters my aim. So let's say I'm gonna miss this button on purpose, but let's say I'm aiming at this button, I shoot, I naturally recoiled up, and I have to correct myself to do the next shot. So I'll have to try to steady my hand as I rapid fire certain things. Maybe I'll turn down the sensitivity or something to make sure that I've got better aim. Also, I'm noticing that we have missiles. You see right there? I'm trying to look at it with my cursor, but it's causing me to turn. We already have missiles? How do we launch missiles? I guess the game will tell us. The next set of force fields is controls are offline, blah blah blah. Welcome to the Metroid Prime series! They changed a lot of things. We've already talked about the motion controls and how it might not be a bad thing, but it might not be a good thing. It's just going to be a different thing. Move cursor to the top zone and release minus, so hold on, press minus. And I guess these are my visors. There's my combat visor. This must be the scan visor. Yep, scan visor. Scannable objects are marked with orange targets. Press Z, lock onto them to scan them. Another force field. Now, there's a special ending in this game if you get 100% completion, and I don't know what the credentials are for that scanning. Do I have to scan every single thing? Or do I just have to fill out my research log and collect all the items? Because there are some items that you scan, they give you information, but they don't put an entry in your data log. Also, is that Samus's ship? It looks a little different than what I thought it did. Anyway. Now this thing has a red cursor and it usually activates something or puts an entry into your data log. Ah, there's Samus. Samus is a woman. Spoilers! Is your mind blown? Yeah, this whole thing right here, the aiming is, oh, I gotta look up and aim and shoot and blah blah blah. Yeah. Now you'll notice that this game is in widescreen, which is fantastic. This Metroid Prime Trilogy collection supports widescreen, which is great for me because I don't have to stretch the damn video to fit into a widescreen aspect ratio. Let's see here. Oh, another thing that's different from Metroid Prime GameCube Edition. GameCube Edition, every time you would shoot a door, you would have to wait for the next room to load before the door would open. But they have shortened the door opening times down to a fraction of a second. Check that shit out. I can just shoot. Door opens. We've got some stuff to scan here. I don't really care about what they're saying. Let's see here. Core reactor core, environment normal, deck gamma, deck beta, biohazard resource. Everything's normal. Emergency evacuation area, environment unstable. That can't be good. So yeah, Metroid Prime. A lot of things have changed. They definitely fixed, well, they didn't even fix, they just improved the general texture quality and resolution. Everything looks a little bit better. I mean, this game is from like 2001, 2002, I can't really remember, but I mean, for a 2002 game on the GameCube, it looks pretty damn nice on the Wii. Everything looks pretty cool. We'll get on the planet later and actually get a good eye for, like, you know, what's on the planet, and we'll see the beautiful scenery. Everything's floating here. I like that. That was really cool as a kid. Airlock pressurized successful. Can't open the door. And everything falls. Alright, what do we got here? We got some critters. Running from critters. Not that I care. Hey! Spooky. Let's scan some stuff. Just to get it out of the way. A new creature has been downloaded to your logbook. See, that's what I'm talking about. Some of these monsters have to be scanned to add them into your logbook. I don't know if anything else has to be scanned, though. So, I'm gonna just sort of go on a scanning spree for this first part of the game. Ah! What the hell? Something's freaking me out here. Escape pod entrance. The vessel has been jettisoned. Oh, yay, there's no escape pods. Good thing we've got our own ship. See, that's the thing. Do I have to scan every single little thing? Do I have to scan all of these? Oh, these research pods have been scanned. Hey! Critters! Damn critters. What do we got here? Species, space pirate. Weak life signs detected. So this guy's pretty much dead. Escape pod coordinates. What's this guy's problem? Space pirate. Dead. Death caused by acidic burns to the body. Chemical type unknown. Alright, so there's a mystery to solve here. Something has happened on this space station. Apparently there's freaking space pirates. Space pirates are the, like the greatest enemy of Samus. Because they're always getting in her way, and they're always doing evil things that she has to eventually stop. This guy's not dead. Hey, buddy. Fuck you, you're dead now. Hey, energy. I should scan that. Research entry log has been downloaded. Blah, blah, blah. Small energy replenishes 10 units of energy. Pick it up and get health. I've got 99 health, and a bitch ain't one. There we go. Hold on, I gotta make sure I scan everything. Escape pod 3 launched, 4 launched, 7 launched. So something bad happened on this space station, and those guys jumped ship. Escape pod launch coordinates Talon 4. Yep, so great. Freaking space pirates have evacuated to Talon 4. Use your charge beam to destroy the rubble. I've already got charge beam? I don't. Why do we already have charge beam and missiles? That's not how I'm used to playing Metroid games. I'm used to starting with absolutely nothing. What the hell's that? Hold on. Scan! Is this thing gonna hurt me? Z to lock on, ventilation to navigation. Navigation room? How do I... Okay, hold on. Is it plus? Plus does nothing. 1 is the map. 2 is the main menu. Hey, we can go ahead and see what we got here. We got the regular power beam. And I guess we also have the charge beam. We have the morph ball and the morph ball bombs. We got the power suit. We've already got the Varia suit. We got the scan visor. We got the grapple beam, the missile launcher, and the charge beam. So we already have like all sorts of stuff that you don't normally start off with. Hold on, how do we activate this? There's got to be a way to check controller. Controls, sensitivity, standard, I guess. Free lock on, free aim. Oh, you know what? Maybe if I turn that off, I won't have to actually aim around even though I locked on to stuff. Let's turn that off for now. Rumble on. Swap, jump, and fire. I could switch it to the B button is fire, which would feel more comfortable maybe because that is my trigger finger. It's on the B button of the Wiimote. Swap beam and visor. That must be plus and minus. Forget that. Screen brightness, we'll turn it up just a little bit. Hit system. Bonus credit message, restore defaults. Visor opacity, helmet opacity, HUD lag. Sound effect volume, music volume. Alright, hold on, there's inventory. Logbook. See, check it out. There's the logbook. Do I just have to fill this out to get the 100%? Small energy. It says I haven't even gotten 1% yet. Alright, how do I activate the morph ball? Z is lock on. Is it C? It's C. C for curl up into a ball. Also, Samus doesn't curl up into a ball. She becomes like a being of pure energy, according to this, like, there's no freaking organic systems in here. What do we got in here? Scan stuff. I can't lock on to anything here because there's nothing to lock onto, but I'll try out the new lock-on feature next enemy I run into. Talon 4, ground zero area secure. Crater radiation readings normal. Crater? What crater? Exterior hull stable, fully functional. Well, that's good. We don't have to worry about getting sucked into space. Parasitic infection has been detected in the ventilation systems of Deck Gamma and Beta. Something bad happened here. 2 parasite queen specimens have become volatile on Deck Beta. All security personnel should report to the freaking research area. Holy crap. New research entry. Map station. Walk into the map hologram to download the map area you're in. Fantastic. Let's get a map. Take a good look at what we're doing here. map will help us. You have downloaded the map for this area. Press 1 to access the map. Okay, there's the map. How do I pan? Z and stick. Alright. So, oh, this is a little disorientating. How do I zoom out? Oh, minus, okay. So we started there. Made our way through the ventilation shaft, or the access hall. Fought some dead pirates. Now we're here. How do I rotate this? Damn it. Okay, now I have no freaking concept of what is up and what is down. Okay, hold on. I think this is right. Now I'm looking at it from above. It's hard to tell sometimes. You get very disorientated here. Let's zoom in. We've got some kind of elevator shaft. A whole freaking complex system of hallways and shit. Alright. Did it restore my energy? I wasn't missing any energy, so I guess not.